Sorry, I just needed to take a moment because I miss views like this. I want to go to the beach real bad, guys. Anybody out there? Is the newest album released by Sadler Vaden. This is another artist where I am taking a leap of faith, hoping that I will find something good, not knowing anything about this artist beforehand. And to my surprise, I enjoyed this album a lot. However, also to my surprise, I don't have too many songs in here that I would highlight with a big recommendation, because the whole album is pretty cohesive in that kind of way where you feel like you're listening to one song and then it goes into the next song, and before you know it, the album's over because all the songs kind of just fuse together in a good way, but in a way that made me think, wait, what? And I kid you not, that's exactly how I felt the first time I listened to it. I just put it on there, I was enjoying it, next song, yeah, and it stopped. Yeah, it stopped. Let me try to paint the picture for you, although the album cover here does give already somewhat of an idea of where I would put this. I would imagine that this is kind of a indie-ish rock band oriented style of music, but the setting works best at the pier at the beach. But it's not beach rock, not like Beach Boys or anything remotely close to that. But this is what I get. It feels like something that works well with the summertime. A guy just happens to be maybe having done a couple of fun festivals, maybe close to a coastal town. But then he decides, you know what? I am going to find a booking at the pier. The issues I have with this album are indeed small nitpicks. So there's not a whole lot that I'm going to discredit. I'm going to try and describe a little bit more through a few songs that I can kind of get a better idea of how to explain and get it through to you, hopefully. First song being Modern Times. And then the second one I would love to recommend is Good Man. Just listening to both these songs, I can just envision someone surfing on the waves from the pier on the other side over there. And then perhaps from the other side where the entry point to the pier is, someone's longboarding along the side and people are just crossing over. Maybe they got ice cream. Maybe they're going to get a nice hamburger or pizza for the day and just enjoy themselves. And this one just sets the mood in a good way. With these two songs and throughout the album, actually, one of the biggest praises I can give Sadler here is his vocals are incredibly clear. I don't know if it's the mic, if he did a lot of good breathing exercises beforehand or something. I don't know what it is, but this is one of the most clear-oriented vocals I've heard in forever, really. Nowadays, I feel like we get a lot of artists who either are mumbling or they have a technique, if you can call it that, in order to project a particular style through their vocals. And sometimes that is effectively positive, but sometimes we also don't actually understand all of the lyrics. There are so many songs nowadays, and even back in the day, I'm sure that there were lyrics that were misinterpreted. But here I would dare to hesitate even thinking that I would not understand if I was listening, like intently, not just having it be the background music. If I came over and listened to the songs on the pier or whatever the setting, just you get the point. If I was listening, I feel like I would understand this guy very well. All in all, guys, I think this is one a lot of people can actually enjoy. I am curious what your take on the whole album is. There has to be songs in here that stand out for other people versus others. But if you gave it a listen, let me know what you thought as a whole and as separate songs. what you think of this project, because I enjoyed it a lot, but at the same time, I'm just like, I wish I had more of a vigor to be able to recommend this album, but there's nothing truly negative detracting me from wanting to recommend it. So here we go. So after having listened and reviewed this album with production of 98%, creativity 95%, expression and lyrics 95%, I'm going to give this album a yeah. Now I'm curious what his other music is going to be like. Maybe I'll have the same exact effect, I'm not sure, but I think it might be worth it. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And remember, if you want to discover, promote, and review the best in entertainment, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff down below so you can get that yes in your life. See you next time.